Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammad Jahangir Alam, lecturer in physics from Milestone College. I welcome you all in my online class. Thanks to Almighty that He has given me the ability to take this class. Dear students, I am still okay and carrying on my regular activities in this worldwide world situation of COVID-19. So my heartiest gratitude to Almighty again. Here I also hope all of you are passing your good moments and carrying on your regular activities and studies, maintaining the rules and regulation prescribed by the specialist. Right? Dear students, today we are going to solve some important creative question from our 11th chapter, that is the chapter of current electricity, and I hope this creative question will help you a lot for your upcoming exam, that is for your final exam. Okay, so let's start our class. Right, dear students, this is our first creative question. In the question, they describe the phenomena using two electrical circuit. Here are two circuit according to figure 1 and figure 2. In figure 1, 4 resistors are connected in the circuit. The resistances are 2 ohm, 6 ohm, 5 ohm and 3 ohm. Here 2 ohm and 6 ohm are connected in series, then 5 ohm and 3 ohm are also connected in series, and these two series combination are connected in parallel, which are connected with the electrical source of 12 volt. And in the second circuit, here is a resistance of 1 ohm, and here are two resistance. One is 2 ohm and another value is unknown, which is denoted by R ohm. R and 2 are connected in parallel, and which is connected in series with the first resistance 1 ohm. Here is also the electric source is 12 volt, and the questions are: what is electric induction? Why the potential of earth is taken as 0? Determine the current in figure 1. We have to calculate the current in figure 1. And in question D, they said that in figure 2, what will be the value of R? What will be the value of R? That is the value of R. To produce double current that in figure 1, if we would like to get double current that we got in the figure 1, then what will be the required value of R? So this is the question. So we are now going to solve the question. First we are going to solve what is electric induction. Dear student, this is a process, the process by which we can charge a neutral body by bringing it very close to a charged body is known as electric induction. Right? Now we are going to see the definition. Here is the definition. The process of charging a neutral body by bringing it very close to a charged body is called electric induction. Dear student, our next question is: why the potential of earth is taken as 0? We know potential is an electrical condition for which a body gives some charge or electron to another body, or it will absorb electron from the other body. But in case of earth, if we give some electron to the earth surface, or we pick some electron from the earth surface, the potential of earth does not changes. Rather, if we touch the earth surface with a positively charged body, then the earth surface will provide sufficient electron to neutralize the positively charged body. Or if we touch earth surface with a negatively charged body, then earth will absorb the required or sufficient electron from the body to neutralize it. Earth is a huge sphere or huge conductor. So whatever the amount of charge we give to the earth surface or pick up from the earth surface, the potential of earth will not changes. That's why the potential of earth is considered as 0. Right? Now we are going to solve our next question, that is question C. In the question C, they said that determine the current in figure 1. So we have to calculate the electric current in figure 1. Dear student, first of all, we have to calculate the equivalent resistance of the circuit. Here, the resistance of 2 ohm and 6 ohm are connected in series. Similarly, resistance of 5 ohm and 3 ohm are also connected in series. And this combination of 2 ohm and 6 ohm is connected in parallel combination with the combination of 5 ohm and 3 ohm, right? Now first we are going to calculate the equivalent resistance of 2 and 6 which are connected in series. So we can write equivalent resistance of 2 ohm and 6 ohm if denoted by R1, then R1 is equal to 2 plus 6 ohm or 8 ohm. Similarly, equivalent resistance of 5 ohm and 3 ohm if denoted by R2, then R2 is equal to 5 plus 3 ohm or 8 ohm. That is, the equivalent resistance of this branch is 8 ohm, and similarly the equivalent resistance of this branch also 8 ohm. Now these 8 ohm and these 8 ohm are connected in parallel. So equivalent resistance of the circuit if the equivalent resistance is denoted by Rp, then Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, inverse value of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. By using the value of R1 and R2, 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 inverse, and after the calculation we will get it will be 4 ohm. That is, equivalent resistance of this circuit is 4 ohm. Now we can write equivalent resistance Rp is equal to 4 ohm, electromotive force E is equal to 12 volt, right? So we know electric current I is equal to E divided by Rp, and the value of E is 12 volt and Rp is 4 ohm. After the calculation we will get the result is 3 ampere. This is the final result for question C. Okay, dear student, now we are going to solve our last question. So according to question in figure 2, for what value of R we will get double current that we got in the first circuit. That is, in the first circuit we get an electric current of 3 ohm. So current in the first circuit if denoted by I1 is equal to 3 ohm. Therefore current in the second circuit if denoted by I2 is equal to 3 multiplied by 2 or 6 ohm. They said that to produce double current in the figure 1. So in figure 1 current was 3 ohm, and in figure 2 current will be double of the figure 1, that is 6 ohm. Here the electromotive force of the cell E is equal to 12 volt. If denoted by E2 is equal to 12 volt. So to produce 6 ampere current, the required resistance in the circuit, if the total resistance or required resistance in second circuit is denoted by R, so we can write that I2 is equal to E2 divided by R, or R is equal to E2 divided by I2. Here the value of E2 is 12 volt and I2 is 6 ampere. So the required resistance will be 2 ohm. That is, the total resistance of the circuit will be 2 ohm, right? Now according to the figure, here R and 2, these two resistors are connected in series, and 1 ohm is connected in parallel with the here R and 2 are connected in parallel, and 1 ohm resistance is connected in series with the parallel combination. So equivalent resistance of R and 2 is, now equivalent resistance of R and 2 ohm is, if denoted by Rp is equal to 1 by R plus 1 by 2, inverse of 1 by R plus 1 by 2, and after the calculation we will get 2R 2 plus R, that is Rp is equal to 2R divided by 2 plus R. The equivalent resistance of this parallel combination is 2R divided by 2 plus R. Now this 1 ohm is connected in series with the parallel combination. So total equivalent resistance of figure 2, if denoted by RS is equal to Rp plus 1 ohm. Okay, here the value of Rp is 2R divided by 2 plus R plus 1 ohm, and after the calculation we will get 2 plus R will be the LCM. So 2R plus 2 plus R, and you will get 3R plus 2 divided by 2 plus R. Okay. So according to question, we already found that the required resistance for the circuit will be 2 ohm, which is denoted by R. So we can write ATQ R is equal to RS. Okay, here R, this is the required resistance. We have already calculated this value is 2, and RS is equal to 3R plus 2 divided by 2 plus R. Then after calculation we will get 3R plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 2R. Okay, so 3R minus 2R is equal to 4 minus 2. Therefore R is equal to 2 ohm. That is, we have to use a resistance of 2 ohm in this point. If the value of R ohm is 2 ohm, then we will get double current that we have got in first figure, right? Dear students, here is our next creative question. In the stem of the question is, they describe that an office uses one bulb of 100 watt, two bulb of 60 watt and three fans of 800 ohm connected with 220 volt. That is, they are using two types of appliance. First are electric light. They are using three electric light. One is 100 watt and two are 60 watt, and they are using three electric fans whose resistance is 800 ohm, and all appliances are connected with an electric supply of 220 volt. Cost per unit electric energy is taka 5, right? And the questions are, what is called generator? Dear student, we know what is generator. Generator is an electric machine which can convert mechanical energy to electric energy. Here is the definition of generator. The electric machine which can convert mechanical energy into electrical energy is called generator. Okay. Our next question is, how does the induced current be increased? First, we have to realize, or we have to understand, what is induced current. The current produced in electromagnetic induction is called induced current. So induced current depends on the strength of the electromagnet, the movement of the magnet or electromagnet, and the number of turns in the solenoid or coil. Okay, so the ways to increase the induced currents are by increasing the strength of magnet or electromagnet, by moving the magnet or electromagnet faster, by increasing the number of turns in the coil. These are the ways by which we can increase the induced current, right? Now we are going to solve our next question. Question C. Determine the current through the bulb of 100 watt. Here the power of the bulb is 100 watt. So power P is equal to 100 watt, right? And the bulb is connected with a source of 220 volt. That is potential difference V is equal to 220 volt. We have to calculate the electric current. Current I is equal to what? We know P is equal to VI, right? Or I is equal to P divided by V. So using the value of P and V from the given information, P is 100 watt divided by V is equal to 220 volt, and after the calculation we will get 0.45 ampere. So this is the required current passes through the bulb of 100 watt. Now we are going to solve our last question, that is, if the bulbs are used 5 hours per day and fans are used 7 hours per day on an average, then what will be the electric bill in the month of April, right? Dear students, now we are going to calculate the electric bill for the month of April. Here two types of appliances are using. First, they are using bulb of two category. One is 100 watt and two bulb are 60 watt. Then they are using three fans of 800 ohms. Okay, so energy consumed by the fans of 100 watt. Energy consumed by the bulb of 100 watt, if denoted by W1, energy consumed by 100 watt if denoted with W1. W1 is equal to P1 into T1 divided by 1000 unit, right? P1 means power of the appliance, 100 multiplied by T1. T1 means time. Here they are using 5 hours per day, and in April there are 30 days. So time is 5 multiplied by 30 divided by 1000 unit. So after the calculation we will get 15 unit, right? Similarly, we have to calculate the power consumed by the two bulbs of 60 watt. Energy consumed by the bulbs of 60 watt. If this energy is denoted by W2, W2 is equal to P2 multiplied by T2 divided by 1000 unit, right? Here P2 means 60 multiplied by 2 because they are using two bulbs of 60 watt, and T2 means 5 multiplied by 30 divided by 1000 unit. So after the calculation we will get 18 units, right? Now we are going to calculate the energy consumed by the fan. So energy consumed by the fans, if denoted by W3, they are using 3 fans, so 3 multiplied by V square into T divided by R into 1000. Okay, 3 multiplied by V square means 220 volt square. Here times, fans are using 7 hours per day, so 7 multiplied by 30 divided by R. R means resistance of the fans, 800 ohm multiplied by 1000. So after the calculation we will get 38.115 unit. Okay, so total energy consumed by the fans and lights if denoted by W, W is equal to W1 plus W2 plus W3, right? 15 units plus 18 units plus 38.115 units. So 71.115 units, right? So bill per unit of electric energy is taka 5. So bill is taka 71.115 multiplied by 5. Okay, so this is the bill for the month of April for the all appliance. Dear students, I hope you got the solutions, and my suggestion to you that you have to practice this type of problem for your final exam. So thank you very much being with me in my class. May Allah bless all of you. Assalamu alaikum.